I'm starting to use these videos kind of like as a journal because I don't really like writing that much. It makes my hand hurt. And I think that recently I've been like having to face a lot of things that are going on in my brain. And I think that everybody has to face those things that goes on in their brain. And sometimes you run from those problems, you run from those issues, but no matter how much you run from your problems, they're still going to consist if you don't face them eventually. And honestly, I feel like that my whole life, I've understood fundamentally that I needed to face my issues and face my problems. But I just kept running from these problems. And I want you guys to use me as an example, because a fool learns from the mistakes of his own. And I think that's what it is. A fool learns from the mistakes of his own, and a smart man learns from the mistakes of others. And I want to be an example to you guys. I don't want you guys to have to go through the same problems as me and face the same hardships as me because of the excuse of being young and dumb, and you have the time in life to figure out those things about yourself. You don't want to spend your life figuring out things the hard way. You have to be appreciative of the things that you do have, and you can't sacrifice it. I don't think that everything is so far gone, but recently I lost somebody very dear to me, and I took them for granted. I didn't appreciate everything that they added to my life. And the saying that you don't know what you have until you lose it is a very true thing. The person, they made this for me, and all I can do is sit here and journal and, you know what I'm saying, like think about everything that they have done for me. And it's like there is a possibility of reconciliation, but it's like, you know, why did I let it get to this point? And I don't want people to be out in the world making fucked up decisions and not facing their problems and their realities, because, you know, when you make a choice that impacts other people, not only you, you think that you're thinking about it. You think that you're thinking about if it's the right decision or not, or if it's the wrong decision. And the more that you constantly feel like you're thinking about something, you start to realize that you're not really thinking about anything. You're just acting impulsively. And I think that I've been a victim of acting off an impulse. A man that is consumed by his desires will never be satisfied. And I don't want you guys to be feeling that way. I don't want you to be consumed by your desires, because that is something that if you keep feeling it, you keep satisfying your desires, when are you ever going to be satisfied? You have to be okay with what's not okay. And I think I'm learning that about myself. I'm learning the reality of things. I'm learning that you can't just live life the way that you want to without repercussions. You can live life the way that you want to, but you have to be considerate of the people that are around you and the people that care about you. And once shit hits the fan, it's gonna be you at the end of the day. It's gonna be you. And if you can't care about the people that's around you, you can't respect the people that's around you, then those people are gonna leave and you're gonna feel alone. And that's not something that you wanna have. You don't wanna be alone. Nobody wants to be alone. But I think that people are so prideful nowadays I think they're so prideful that they can't accept when they are wrong. And it's like we lose relationships, we lose people around us. We get into these arguments, we get into these discussions with people that make them feel differently about us. And it's a difference between, you know, having your morality and knowing what you believe in and being confident in what you believe in, and being too prideful about what you believe in. You can be wrong. I know Kendrick Lamar says this in a song, if I'm wrong, I don't want to be right, you know? And I think that I've struggled with that for a long time, thinking that my way was the right way. But it's just like, my way ain't always the right way, you know? It's only the right way when you're actually researching the things that you're passionate about and the things that you love and the things that you care about. You have to understand that on a very close, personal level. The only way that you're going to figure out who you want to be in this life and what you want to bring into this world is if you spend time with yourself. And people don't want to spend time with themselves. They don't want to spend time with themselves. I'm a person that didn't want to spend time with myself, but because of a loss of someone, I've been forced to spend time with myself. And it's like, I'm learning that I should have done this sooner. I should have been there for myself sooner, because wanting people to be there for you is a result of you just yearning for that connection that is coming from within yourself. It's a hard reality to face. You know, not anybody wants to sit here and fight with their demons, but my demons are very real. And the more that I ignore them, the bigger they get. So don't ignore your demons. Face them. Journal about them. Meditate about them. Observe where you're coming from. Observe your thought process. Why you feel a certain way when somebody says something to you. Somebody could be super kind to you. They could be being super kind to you. And you take their compliment as an insult. Why are you taking it that way? Why are you coming at it from that perspective? It's because it's a place of insecurity and a lack of self-love. And if you want to see the fruitful natures of life, love you. You know, understand you. And then once you start understanding you, then that's when everything else comes. And I think that I'm finally starting to learn that about myself and appreciate that about myself.